Welcome to Bible class. Thank you for joining us today. Guess who we have with us today? We have Teacher Sunny.
Hello.
Welcome, Teacher Sunny. Thank you for joining us today.
Thank you.
Now we have to teach Teacher Sunny our favorite songs, which is the Bible class song and the Bible word song. Now, Teacher Sunny, I want to see, are we alone in Bible class today or do we have some friends? I'm going to have a look. Let's see. I see Teacher Sunny. Welcome to Bible class. I see Malika. Welcome
Hello,
to Bible
Malika.
class. And I see you. Welcome, boys and girls. Now, Teacher Sunny, we have a song and it's called the Bible class song. And we use TikTok the clock to sing that song. Now, I'm going to ask you to hold TikTok the clock and help us sing our Bible class song. Are you guys ready?
Yes.
You ready?
I am ready.
Let's go.
Tick tock, says the clock. We're glad that you are here. Tick tock, says the clock. God is very near. Tick tock, says the clock. It's time for Bible class. Tick tock, says the clock, to love and learn and laugh. Yay!
Well done, boys and girls. You guys did so well. Thank you, Teacher Sunny.
Thank you.
Now, boys and girls, I know an amazing book where we can learn lots of stories about Jesus. And that book is called the Bible. Now, Teacher Sunny, we have a song that's called the Bible word song. Are you going to help us sing it?
Yes, I am.
Are you boys and girls ready? Let's sing.
Bible words, thank you, God, for Bible words. It's the truth for all to read. Thank you, God, for Bible words. Yay!
Well done, boys and girls, and well done, Teacher Sunny.
Thank
Now,
you.
boys and girls, we're going to head over and hear an amazing story about Jesus. Now, I hope you listen very carefully and I hope you learn something new. See you afterwards.
Hey guys, it's Jakin again, and I'm here to tell you guys another exciting Bible story. Have you guys ever done something you knew you shouldn't do before? Maybe your TV time was over, but your mom wasn't around, so you just carried on watching a little bit extra TV, or playing on the iPad for a little bit longer, or maybe you took the last chocolate off the counter because nobody was around. Who else is going to eat it except for you, right? Well, I'm going to tell you a story about how the Israelites did something they knew they weren't supposed to do. So this is what happens. The Israelites are wandering around the desert. They've just been set free from slavery in Egypt. They had a really good time escaping and running away from the Egyptians. And now they're looking for a new home. And while they're looking for a new home, God calls Moses, good old Moses, and tells him to go up a mountain and spend some time praying with him so God can give him something special. And so Moses leaves all the rest of the people except for one, Joshua, and goes up the mountain and spends time in prayer and fasting and offering sacrifices to God. And while Moses and Joshua are on the mountain, the Israelites are at the bottom of the mountain. But they start to get bored. They tell Aaron, their priest, Aaron, we're bored now. Can you please give us a God to worship? Give us something to do, man. And so Aaron goes around to everyone and he takes their earrings and their rings and he takes all their gold and he melts it down. And then he makes this golden cow. Have you ever made like a shape out of mud or out of sticks or anything? That's kind of what he did. He made the shape of a cow out of this gold. And all the people started worshiping this cow, which doesn't make sense to me. Why would you worship a cow that you made? Like, I don't know. I'm confused. But God wasn't confused. God was angry. And he turns to Moses on the mountain and he says, Moses, your people down there are busy worshiping this golden cow, bro. Why are they worshiping a cow? Come on, man, I made the cows. And so Moses, he's like, no, God, please, I'm so sorry. And God is like, no, I need to punish them. I need to teach them. And Moses says, no, please, don't punish them. Please, God. Look at Abraham. Look at Isaac and Jacob. Look at how faithfully they served you. They loved you, God. And those people down there can love you too. Let me go down and speak to them and see if we can sort this out. And so then Moses goes down to the bottom and he finds them worshipping this golden cow, busy having a time worshipping a golden cow. And he gets angry and he says, "What have you done?" And while he was on top of the mountains, God gave him the 10 commandments. These are basically 10 rules to be a good Christian, to be a good person. And he wrote them down on big stones. And as soon as Moses got to the bottom of the mountain, he took those stones and he broke them. He threw them on the floor and smashed them to pieces because he was so upset at what they had done. Imagine how upset your parent would be if you ate the last biscuit without asking, or if you just played on your iPad all night long. They would be very angry, and that's what happened with Moses and the Israelites. And he took their golden cow and he broke it. And he said, "How can you do this? This is wrong." And then, because he considers God first, Moses went back up the mountain and he said, "God, please give me those 10 commandments again." Because Moses understood that God's people put God first. He didn't just decide to remember what was written and rewrite it on a piece of paper. He wanted to go to the source, to God himself, and ask God to give them 10 commandments again. Because God's people put God first. And then God gave him 10 commandments, 10 rules for the people of Israel to follow. Let's see how many of these 10 rules you can remember. The first one is that you shall have no other gods except for the Lord your God. And that means you can't worship golden idols or statues. Number 2, you shall not make any idols. Don't make anything out of gold. Don't make anything that you can worship or praise that isn't God. Number 3 is that you shall not take the name of God in vain. And that basically means using his name as a swear word. Like, have you ever heard someone say, "Oh my God"? Yeah, that's using the Lord's name in vain. And it's one of the 3 commandments not to do that. Number 4 is to keep the Sabbath day holy. That was the day of rest, the day for the people to spend time praying and recovering. That is Saturday. If your mom ever wants you to do too much on Saturday, you can just tell her, "Mom, God says you have to rest on the Sabbath day, and God says you should rest on the Saturday." Number 5 is to honor your father and your mother. Love them and treat them with respect, because even when they do difficult things, it's just because they love you and they want what's best for you. Number 6 is do not murder anybody. Don't kill anybody. That's bad. Why would you ever want somebody else to die? Number 7 is that you should have only one wife and one husband. Do not commit adultery is what it says, but it basically just means that you should have only one person that you get married to and that you love with all your heart. Number 8 is do not steal. Don't take anything that doesn't belong to you because it's not yours. Number 9 is not to lie. Don't lie about your friends or your brothers or about anything, because when you lie, it breaks trust between people. Number 10 is to not want what your friend has. If your friend has a really nice toy, don't want the toy for yourself. Be happy that your friend has something great and celebrate with them. I hope these 10 rules, these 10 commandments can be helpful for you in your life. And remember that God's people put God first. The first 4 of those 10 commandments are all about how you should love God and honor him and not serve other idols, because you have to always put God first. Bye, kids.
Welcome back, boys and girls. I hope you enjoyed that story. Teacher Sunny, did you?
I did. I really did.
I enjoyed it too. Now today we learned that Moses received the 10 commandments from God. Can we count to 10, Teacher Sunny? Let's go.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
Well done, guys. Now the 10 commandments was like rules. At home, mom and dad have rules for us. Teacher Sunny, do you have rules at home?
Yeah. My mom says to me that I must wash the dishes.
And Malika, do you have some rules at home? Malika says she has rules at home, and her mom and dad tell her that she always has to pack away her toys after playing, and she has to be kind to her siblings. Now, boys and girls, when we get rules, we have to respect and obey the rules. God also has rules for us, and those are the 10 Commandments, and that will help us to grow wiser and live a godly life. Now, boys and girls, I hope you learned something today, and remember, God's people put God first before everything and everyone else. And that's all for today. Until next time, bye.
Bye.